So yeah, yeah. Next one, I want to chop it up here for sure. Browns at the Commanders. Man, listen, Browns depleted right now. You can tell Nick Chubb has missed the shine. Man, I try to believe in you, big dog, but it's not looking good, big dog. Not looking good. You already know who I want to talk about, though. Right now, potential rookie of the year, Mr. Jaden Daniels, man. Last year's Heisman at LSU, man. Listen to me. My man is at 74% completion. My man's got the highest percent through 4 games ever in NFL history. He's getting the ball out quick. He's running the ball. He's right behind Robert Griffin for rushing yards through 4 games. I mean, you put that with the defense. You put that with McLaurin. McLaurin's still doing work. He's doing some work over there, man. Washington is a nice little squad. And I, I'm a little surprised. I know you say I am a little surprised, but I knew it would be friends on what Jay Daniels was gonna look like. And man, if he keeps this up right here, man, he passes CJ Stroud as far as rookie years, man, right here. Because we saw his rookie year. We saw what he did his rookie year, man. 4,000 yards. I mean, 60% plus, what you call it, completion percentage. Jaden Daniels, salute, bro. You doing work over there, man. And I can't see him keeping it up, especially against the Browns, Myles Garrett down. Yeah, I'm going with Washington on this for sure. Against the Browns, man. And the Browns, man, I'm disappointed, man, because like I said, I wanted to see Deshaun get back, not 100% Texans, not the, but the one we saw last was 75%, man. 60% even. Hey, right now, bro, you not even anyway. Washington on that for sure. Washington. That's who I go with for sure. Next one. This is a big one. Bills at the Texans. Why is it a big one, you ask? I'm glad you asked. You already know. Stephon Diggs playing his old squad, the Bills. As you know, he did leave the Bills. He's with the Texans now. Still haven't really found his spot there. You do have Nico Collins over there, Tank Dell. Nico Collins is doing work, man. And CJ Stroud, man, he doesn't even look like he's dipping off at. Oh man, he ain't dipping off for the sophomore slump. It's not happening. It Yeah, he did get mollywopped by the Vikings. I know first loss, but they they look good. And against the Bills, I'll tell you what, some stuff got exposed. Um, as far as the run against the Bills, Ravens, of course, I know a little bit different personnel, but with the Texans at home, the way CJ is so poised when they are down, maybe a touchdown, and how he is on game-winning drives and things like that, I'm giving it to the Texans on that, along with that defense. Very talented defense. Will Allen down there. Um, yeah. Josh Allen, Stefan's gonna have something to prove. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 100, at least a touchdown. Over 100 receiving, at least a touchdown. He's gonna want to, and I don't care what they always say. It's like your ex. Uh, you want to see you make her see what she's missing. I mean, I ain't like that. I ain't like that, but you will make them see what they're missing, man. And I feel like Stefan is going to give that type of effort, like I said. So I'm looking for about 7, 8 receptions, over 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns for him to be like, yeah, you should have kept me. You should have, made a little more effort there. Anyways, so yeah, Texans, I'm giving that to y'all. I'm giving that to y'all. Next one, skim over that. Panthers at the Bears. I know Andy Dalton is there. But Bears defense is nice. I do like their defense. I'm going to go ahead. They're at home. Caleb Williams, he's showing improvement, but you know, yeah. Bears for sure on that one. Another one, Raiders, Broncos. We know the charm over there. There is tweets going around about the Adams, he's injured, and he's weird. Now they're open to trading him. It's dysfunctional over in Las Vegas. But they're playing the Broncos. Broncos at home. You still got 13. He's doing work. I got to give him a shout out, man. He's doing work for the Broncos, man. He's locking those number ones up, doing what he's supposed to do, man. Still a young quarterback. Shout out to him. But Raiders, like I said, dysfunctional. No running game. Gardner Minshew needs a running game to even be a decent quarterback. But Bo Nix, man, win a game 60s. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, Max Crosby's out. Broncos. Yes. Next one, NFC West matchup here. Cardinals at the 49ers. 49ers, are just depleted, man. Found out Fred Warner now injured. I don't know if I believe he's doubtful. Or excuse me, questionable. But man, that's huge. I already missed Hargrove, already missing of course, Christian McCaffrey hasn't played a game this season. Debo's down. Brandon Ayuk has not found his niche yet. But they are still 500, 2-2. They are home. Brock Purdy still been having some nice little games. And Jordan Mason, he's been a great fill-in for Christian McCaffrey. Doesn't quite catch the ball like him, but hey, he can run that thing. He can run that pigskin. I'm going to go with the 49ers right there on that, man. Kyler Murray's up and down. And I know, like I said, the Niners are depleted, but he has found a connection with Marvin Harrison Jr. But Niners at the house, division game. I'm going to go with the Niners on that one, especially it's against Cardinals defense as well. So, man, Packers and the Rams. I'm going to chop real quick. Chop it up here. Jordan Love. I was talking about C.J. Stroud, I know. And this is Jordan Love's second full year starting. So I would say right now, I believe my man's on. I know he just came back from injury, but he's in that sophomore slump. And maybe his is going to be more on the inconsistent range. 3 interceptions, but ends the game, with 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards as well. He did lose, but yeah, kind of up and down, even in the first game. Can't think who they were playing, but it was a lot of up and down for him. A lot of wow throws and a lot of wow throws. You know what I mean? So may just be that little sophomore slump, but I think that's all it is. I think he's gonna be fine, man. Like I said, he impressed me last year. And he's still showing signs that he does have that. It's just inconsistent. And that's the big thing I look at is consistency. That's where a super nice quarterback comes in. You consistent for sure. But in any case, Packers at the Rams. Rams, kind of same thing like the Niners, man, just depleted, man. You missing both of your top receivers, man. Tutu Atwell's your number one at the moment. Running game is your defense is down, AD retired, you know what I mean? Yeah. With an okay defense and a depleted offense, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Packers. I feel like Jordan Love's gonna have a nice game. And then you put that with Josh Jacobs, let Josh Jacobs get going, man. Um, Let him keep pounding the ball as well. think it's going to open up the play action for Jordan, which I feel like he thrives in right there as well. So I'm going to give that one to the Packers at the Rams. And like I said, just because of injury as well. So next one here, Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks. Won't even really waste too much time. Giants, yeah, no. That's Seahawks. They're gonna bounce back. They're gonna bounce back from that L last week though. Now, Sunday night, you're looking at the Cowgirls at the Steelers. Cowgirls at the Steelers. Crazy enough, man. Missing a lot, man, and they for significant time. These people on the defensive end, Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. That's huge. And against the Steelers, you have a smart coach. You have a defensive-minded coach. One thing I will say, I've seen Dak get 400 yards. I've seen Dak get over 450 yards. I've seen him do it. But I will tell you this, with the running game or lack thereof that the Cowgirls have, Dak is a QB who needs a running game. He needs a running game. He needs to run again. And you might say, well, man, he put up over 4,000 yards, almost 5,000 yards, a few years back, and they didn't really have a good. Listen, they were winning, but what happened in the playoffs? What happened in the playoffs? And the end goal, I know for the Cowgirls always, you want a Super Bowl, which you haven't been to in forever. You know what I mean? So that running game needs to be fixed, or what if they can. And to hear that they didn't even talk to Derrick Henry, that's wild. That ain't, man, that is cool, right? Easy work, crazy work. But in any case, the Steelers, man, they gonna get that running game going. You got TJ Watt. TJ Watt gonna be all up in that crawl. I'm gonna just be honest with you. TJ Watt is the truth. He the truth. And of course, I always give him a shout out together. Hightower on the other side. Man, it's gonna be a long old day for Dak. Braden Cooks is down. Yeah, CD Lamb, but it's really all you got, man. Tight end, cool. Ferguson, he all right. He's straight. But no running game, all on deck. Justin Fields, don't forget he can run now. Don't forget he can run. He ain't even had to get really loose like that on the run either, but with, look what the Ravens did. Najee Harris, he bound for a game. He ain't really had a breakout game. Steelers, they're at the house Sunday night. Cowgirls, I'm going with the Steelers for sure. And not just because I hate the Cowgirls. Steelers. If you're smart, you're picking the Steelers in this one. The defense, running game's bound to break out. You got a running quarterback on a defense who's missing their top two defensive players that couldn't stop the run when they were on the field. So there you go. And in the week, we got the Aints on Monday night. The Aints at the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs, man, Rasheed Rice. No, he's pretty much probably down, injury. You didn't see the game, man. Path through interception, going for the tackle, accidentally runs into Rice trying to make that tackle, hyperextends the knee, boom. Travis Kelce finally opened up there for the Chiefs, right? But the Aints, I'll tell you this, real talk, not just because they're the Aints, not just because they're NFC South rival that I can't stand. I didn't expect them how they came out and dominated, the first game, did some work second game as well. I wasn't expecting it was like the Patriots to me. Now, better than the Patriots, yes, but I didn't expect them to be, as far as the NFC South, I was more worried of the Bucks than the Aints. And now you got it. Patrick is just a winner, man. Mahomes is just a winner. Travis, if he keeps this going, which I don't doubt that he will, man. He started off in a slump, man, but they're gonna get that connection going. Xavier Worthy, fast as he is, man, they're gonna figure something out. Andy Reid knows what he's doing, and they're gonna figure something out. Uh, with that said, I mean they're home too, and don't forget the defense. Chris Jones in the middle, anchor in there. They've been awesome on the run. Awesome. Top five stopping the run. Top five defense, as a matter of fact. So Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. He's bound to get out of this slump. We seen Steph Curry in a slump, didn't we? Yep. Got out of it. Got to work. It's gonna happen. It's still just week 5. Still just week 5. But yeah, man, I'd have to say Chiefs on that for sure. They at home, primetime game. Patrick is still yet to have the game that he wants. He's had maybe one game you could say was Pat Mahomes, but that would still be like a mid-standard game for him. That was game 1 against the Ravens. But yeah, go ahead and get that Chiefs, make yourself 5-0. Aints down to 2-3. Definitely like that.